The good man has arrived. Neil, how
Yes,
are
indeed.
you?
I'm good. Love, how are you?
Man, you know, last time I saw you, it was, I think, 2015 for the last album. Yes? Is that when it was? And
Something like that. I mean, I think we've seen each other in passing
Yes.
since then. Yeah.
You were-
I can't remember exactly where.
you were too busy to come say hi.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even do
How
it
you
like that.
been?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Life is good. Wifey's happy. Kids are happy and healthy.
Happy wife, happy life.
Exactly. Got another baby on the way.
Jesus.
He's healthy. It's a boy.
Wow.
I was a little bummed about that, to be honest.
Really? Why?
Because I got a girl, a boy, and then we had a boy, and now we have another boy. I was hoping for another girl just to balance
You're like
that
the
thing out.
complete opposite of every guy in this world who only wants boys.
Nah, I got 2 boys. I'm good. I figured one more girl, even it out. You know, give Maddie somebody to play with. You know. But she was actually bummed out about it too. But I told her no, because now you got 3 million
Right.
to do all your bidding. Anything you want them to
need.
do, just run it down to them, and they got to do it.
Now, I heard that she wasn't as happy for this baby. Was she jealous? Is that usually what
My
happens?
daughter?
Yeah.
No. She just wanted a sister. Like she
that's
had a
why
heart
she
set.
was
Yeah,
sad.
she had a heart set on it being a girl, and we did the gender reveal, and it was a boy, and she was crying, and I felt really bad. I mean, I wanted to cry too because I wanted it to be a girl. But then I told her, it's like, no, that means that you are the princess.
Yeah.
And they have to do whatever you say.
Yeah.
And she was all right after that. So it was all right.
Oh, that's so sweet. That made me sad right
My little
now.
mama, she good though. She good. She's strong. She's crazy strong. She really is.
So cute. Do you want more kids?
I don't know.
Because this is baby number 4, correct?
This is number 4, and I am, and I have to say this out loud and look directly into the camera. I don't tell women what to do with their bodies.
Yes.
I don't tell women what to do with their bodies. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have some more kids. We might not. It's really up to wifey.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that because people were really upset about you and the whole situation with your ex.
I know.
And now, did you tell her to not have more babies?
No.
To tie her tubes, or-
So let's go ahead and air
Yes,
this
you
out
clear it
because
up.
it needs to happen. No, because
Yeah.
so I was on my social media, not too long ago, talking about the Good Man album and all
Right.
of that, and then it was I read comments, not that I let the comments really get to me, but in the realm of this, somebody said something like, "How can you call yourself a good man and
Right.
you made Monietta Shaw tie her tubes or burn her tubes or whatever the case may be?" So I've taken it upon myself to normally not address these situations,
Right.
but in the realm of this, the person wasn't so much hating as just confused as to what really happened.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? In the name of clearing up confusion, let me go ahead and do that.
Right.
No, I did not force anybody to tie or burn no tubes. That is not
Right.
how it happened. Okay. We had a boy. No, we had a girl first, then we had a boy. When we found out it was a boy, we was high-fiving in the doctor's office. Yeah, we done.
Yeah.
I said, we done? Yeah, we done. All right, cool, we done. So as they were pulling our son out of her, the doctor says, "Hey, while I'm down here, you want me to go ahead and take care of these tubes?"
Right.
She looked at me. I looked at her. She did this. I did this. She said, "Go ahead." What I'm supposed to do? What am I going to do? I
Right.
can't. Again, I don't force people to do anything. I'm not the person that imposes my will on nobody, and that was not the case there. Now, I will say that she didn't say that I forced her to tie her tubes.
Right. I
People-
never saw that she said
Yeah,
that.
no, she did. That's not what she said. People took it and turned it into that. Like,
Okay.
you forced her to tie her tubes, and then you left her for Crystal. Mind you, me and Mo were separated for a whole year before I
Oh my
even
gosh.
met Crystal. So again, the two had nothing to do with each other. And again, it's just people, just confusion.
know.
Because I never spoke out about it. She wanted to leave it alone because she saw the negativity that it was bringing. So she
Right.
stopped speaking about it. And people just took the story and ran with it and turned it into what they turned it into. So to clear it up, no, I did not force Monietta Shaw to tie her
Yeah.
tubes and then leave her. Me and Monietta did not break up. I didn't meet Crystal until a year later.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody that was hating me for that, you ain't gotta hate me no more. Yay, all right, good.
It must be really hard for Crystal though, because when you see this and it's kind of like, that's not what happened. We met later. I can only imagine as a woman how painful that whole situation was, because it was
it was
every
bad.
day, I'm sure,
Yeah.
nonstop.
It was bad, and she, she likes social media. She loves IG and the stories and the whole nine. And she sits up and reads the comments. And words only have the power that we give them. But we're all human, and it hurts. Especially
still hurtful.
people's calling her a home wrecker and all of that. She's like, "How? I didn't even know you. And I did. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
But good thing that came out of it is that she started cooking behind just feeling the way that was making her feel. So like she started cooking as an escape, and through that she got to deal with the Gobble company. So she's doing her little meal kits. They released it not too long ago. It sold out in like 2 days. So it's good things.
What
good things come from negativity.
Just started cooking, and then just now she's a cook.
There you go. So it's a good thing.
What a win.
Absolutely. I'm super duper proud of her.
I was going to say, this is a great win for you. Are you kidding me?
Listen, I have very little reason to be angry at anything as of late. Like I said, my wife is happy. My kids are healthy. I got new music out.
Yep.
World of Dance Season 2. I did the Step Up series for YouTube Red that people are loving. So that's pretty much going to get a Season 2.
Channing Tatum produced that, right?
Channing and his wife, Jenna Dewan.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm a part of that series, and people are loving that. So I'm in a good space.
You're in a great place.
I'm in a great space. I really am.
How was it working with J-Lo, World of Dance?
She's dope. She is. I love the fact that in that she's done so much and she's been so successful, she kind of has the right to have an ego this big. If she wanted to be a little diva, you go, okay, well, it is J-Lo. Like, you probably give her the pass. But she's not. Like, she's so just...
No way.
Like, on some... You want some chips? Like, here, get some out of my bag. Like, she's just regular people. She's ridiculously rich and famous and beautiful regular people, but she's regular people.
Yes.
Like, and I love that about her. I love that despite all of the reasons to be a jerk celebrity, she's not a jerk celebrity. I love that. I love when people that could do it don't do it.
Because she really could.
Oh, no. And then you come across people that have no right to be that and aren't completely that.
It's always like that, by the way. I always tell people that. Mm-hmm. It's usually the ones that aren't as big as where they think they should be. Mm-hmm. And they have just this, I don't know, energy about them where they feel more entitled.
It's just a funk.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it. And it's like I've never grasped the concept of I ain't signing no autographs. I ain't taking no pictures. It's like, how do you think you became this person?
Right.
Like, these are the people that put you on the pedestal that you're currently on. Like, why would you disrespect them? Why would you not take a second, because it don't take long.
Right.
Why would you not take a second to take this person's picture, to sign this autograph? Makes no sense to me.
At the same time, fans need to respect if you're eating dinner, right? And if you're out and about at a restaurant.
True.
It's just, hey, just maybe wait till the person's done.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that people are allowed to be disrespectful because you're a celebrity. Well, no, I think the reason that I can speak like this is because I don't have those kind of fans. Like, my fans are respectful. They see me somewhere and they're like, after the meal is over, they're like, hey, I wanted to wait till you was done eating.
Oh, that's
mind if
so
I get a picture?
nice.
Like, I don't have the chase you through the mall fans. I had, hey, Neo, dap, and keep pushing. Like, I have those kind of fans. I appreciate that.
Oh, those are great fans. Are you kidding me?
Just in and out. Hey, what's up? All love. Picture right quick. Go on about your business. All right, me and wifey walking through the mall. We chilling. It's all right.
Are you still a fan of artists in the industry? Because I saw you in the studio with Mary J Blige, right?
Yes, love her to death.
And so she was talking to you about her ex and what she was going through. And I think it is important as a songwriter to understand what the person's going through. Is that typically what you have to go through when you are creating music or helping co-create something for another artist?
Not typically. Like, the relationship I have with Mary, I don't really have with everybody. Me and Rihanna were relatively close, so I could call her and say, hey, I'm writing about XYZ. How would you handle ABC? I could do that with her, with Mary. But you don't always get that luxury. Like, in a lot of cases, either the artist isn't available to speak or for whatever reason. So that's why I write a lot of love songs, because love is one of those things, be it the black, white, or gray of it, that everybody has experienced in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So, in that you're kind of shooting in the dark anyway, you're probably more likely to hit the mark if it's something that's relatable to everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. How did the rest of the process go with Mary?
Well, here's what I love about Mary. Our sessions normally become therapy sessions, because we get to talking about the current situation, then we start talking about her life, then we start talking about my life, and before you know it, both of us are sitting there with tears in our eyes, trying not to cry in front of each other. And but I love Mary because she's just real, man. It's not, it ain't none of that celebrity. It ain't none of that. She's a real person that goes through real things. And I feel like that's why people love Mary, because, you could cry with Mary. Mary is going to talk about something that's relatable to all, not just women, to just all people, period. And she's going to talk about it from a place of power, from a place of being empowered.
Yes.
So it's therapeutic for everybody. Her music is therapeutic because of, I guess, the way the writing sessions become therapy sessions. I guess that's how it works.
So you're basically a therapist. Well, both of you, because you guys are helping each other.
Exactly. So I'm laying on the couch and she's laying on the one right next to me. Just, tell me about your childhood. Well, tell me about your childhood.
You know what? I think that's so fascinating. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you would have a conversation and really try to engulf yourself into that person's emotions and what they're going through. When possible.
You can't always. So you gotta make it about something that's relatable to all people, which is again why I write a lot of love songs. Love is not a trend or a fad. It'll never go out of style. It'll never get old. You know what I mean? So if I'm writing from that place, at least 9 out of the 10 people listening is gonna dig it. At least that's what I feel.
And for your album, The Good Man, which is also the name of the album, you actually have a lot of R&B singers this time around. I always feel that singers and rap artists, whoever, they're in such competition with one another that they usually like a different genre of artist on their album, where you are very, it's whatever.
I ain't never been that dude, man. I've always felt like, ain't nobody gonna do what I do the way I do it.
Yeah.
So why would I then feel threatened by somebody else that does what I do? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like I'm not Chris ain't me. I'm not Trey ain't me.
Yeah.
So there would never be an instance where, oh no, I don't want to put them on a song, might outsing me, or that's stupid. I've never looked at it like that.
Which is great, by the way.
Yes, I'm not the beef guy. There's been 1 or 2 instances where I put my foot in my mouth and caused some issue, but other than that, I'm not the beef dude. I'm not that dude. So Party Next Door is on the record. Is on the album. Eric Bellinger is on the album. BB Rexa, Stefflon Don, Ty Dolla $ign,
Romeo Santos.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh, don't
2
forget
Chainz.
Romeo. 2 Chainz.
Yep.
And a few other people whose names I always forget when I'm sitting in an interview.
Let me see if I have
No
them.
disrespect, y'all. But those are the ones that pop up right away, and there's a few more. Just know that there's a few more on there.
Yeah. How was this process different than any other process? Because, I'm sure everybody's always asking for, are you going to make another So Sick? Are you going to give us those classics? And you're just like, I never want to hear So Sick again in my life.
Never in life. No, I'm playing. No. Well, it's funny. I was just having a conversation just recently about somebody just recently asked me, how does it feel to be so talented or whatever? Which flattered, thank you.
Very.
But at the same time, it's pressure, because it's like, if you're actually talented, you are then forever judged by the last thing you did, and people always want you to, if not recreate that moment, create a better moment. But not 9 times out of 10 is they want you to go higher and higher and higher. So it's pressure. It's a lot of pressure, especially considering the fact I had been gone for 2 years.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah. So I'm sitting back just watching the scene, with a baby in my arms, like, all right.
A lot of babies.
Where am I going to fit into this whole thing? Yes, a lot of babies.
A lot of babies.
Hey, I love my wife. No, but I'm just, I was trying to figure out where I fit in this whole thing. And I'm listening to, what R&B is now. It's definitely changed from when I came out. And there's like a huge surge of really good R&B that's bubbling under, that's coming to the top. SZA was a part of that whole thing. I love that she finally broke through. Y'all just realizing now that SZA's dope. SZA been dope a long time.
I was gonna ask you, when did you catch on to SZA?
I was on from right before she wrote with Rihanna for the Consideration album. Yeah, I was in there. Her, Daniel Caesar, Sabrina Claudio, I think is her name. Kehlani. There's like a lot of really good R&B that's on its way in. On its way back to like, the mainstream being played on radio regularly. So I'm really excited about that. But I was realizing that there was just kind of a lack of love in the music that I had been hearing. A lot of sex and a lot of fun and a lot of, money and cars and all of that stuff that we find fun, cool, but no love songs.
Yeah.
Like almost
intimacy, just
intimacy.
Connection, yeah.
Like emotional connection.
Yes.
It was missing. So I'm like, all right, I feel like there you go. That's my slot. So a lot of the songs on this album were inspired by my wife.
Oh my gosh.
Just the journey of becoming a good man. Because what I've been saying is, every butterfly you ever saw was a caterpillar first.
Right.
So we all grow from somewhere. So you can't just wake up one day and say, all right, I'm a good man today. No, it's something that you have to build up to. You have to go through some things. You have to hurt some people. You have to get hurt in order to get to the place where you make the decision to go, you know what? I'm going to give 100% of myself to this relationship. and really try to do right by this person because I genuinely do love and care for this person. But it starts with the decision. Like a lot of guys out there, even if in the back of your mind you want to do right, but you haven't decided that you're gonna do right yet. And until you decide, it ain't gonna happen. And to my ladies, please know and understand, you can inspire change, but you can't change nobody.
Oh man, that's
you can't change nobody. You can't
Yes.
fix nobody. Stop doing that if that's what you're trying to do. Well, I know he do this, but I'm gonna change. No, you're not. You're not gonna change him. And if you keep trying to change him, you're gonna push him away.
And you're not gonna win. You're going to end
It's
up.
not a fight you can win.
You're never going to win that. And I think that's one of the hardest things for us women is to accept it. You know why? It's because of social media. It's because of the movies we watch. We have this idea that we can change and help everybody, and it's going to just fall into place for how we want it.
Yeah.
And it never works like that.
Not the case. Not the case. Now, again, you can inspire change.
Sure.
You know, you can show a man, a woman, you know, so good and about him that he makes the decision for himself, but he's got to make the decision for himself. It's got to be him to say, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. You know what, I'm not gonna wait till she gone and then do whatever the hell I want to do, but then be an angel in her face. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pretend that I ain't get the text message or not pick up the phone, or I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna literally give 100% of myself to this and see what happens. I talk to a lot of my male friends that are still single, and they say stuff like, man, ain't no good girls out there no more. And it's like, well, bruh. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Or they got a girl and it's like, man, we argue all the time. She always nagging me. Well, what's she nagging you about? Oh, my friends, and you know, she always think I'm out doing something crazy. Well,
are you?
I know you. You kind of are out doing something crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
you
like,
are crazy.
Think about it. If you wasn't doing what you was doing, would you and your girl still argue the way y'all do?
Nope.
Probably not. Well, there you go, my G. Like, just again, it's you. It's the decision that you make.
How did you know your wife was the one? At what point was there a certain? I'm always so curious about guys when you're just like, "Yep, this is the one. This is who I want to marry." At what point did you know?
Okay, so when I first met Crystal Renee was doing the IG model thing, and you know, she had pictures on IG, and beautiful girl, of course. You know, when we initially met, I was trying to cast her because I wanted to shoot like a little mini movie to the album at the time.
Okay.
So initially it started out as business, but then just over the course of talking, I realized, you know, I was feeling her. I thought she was feeling me. I wasn't sure. She was very, very good at keeping me right in that gray area. Like, okay, I know she don't dislike me, but I don't know if she liked me. So I was chilling in that gray area. And our first date is what made me realize, okay, this could really be something. Because I decided to do something different. Like, one of the mistakes I feel like I made with my relationship with Mo is that I didn't give myself time to be single after the previous relationship, the woman that I was with before Mo.
Got it.
I was in a 4-year relationship.
Oh, wow.
We broke up. I was single for 3 months, and then I met Monietta. I didn't give myself time to matter of fact, I had never given myself time to really be single. I think the year that I was single after Mo was like the longest I had been single pretty much my whole career.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the reason that I took the time and just took a whole year and said, I'm not going to be with nobody. I'm going to just do all the silly and somewhat disgusting things that single men do. Yeah. Yep, I did. So going into this first date with this woman that I liked, but I'm like, okay, I like her. I think she likes me. I'm in my upper 30s. The whole concept of girlfriend is just lost on me at this point. So if I'm going to do this for real. So I decided, as opposed to going in with my representative, as we all do, let me put on my flyest outfit and let me make sure that I'm witty and charming and and be this for a month until I get comfortable in a relationship and then become myself.
Exactly.
No, I decided not to do that. So I went in as me, all killing, no feeling. I said, here's what I want us to do. If you're down for this. And I didn't think that she would be down for this because we live in such a shallow time. I was like, I want you to give me all of your dirt right now. Anything that a man has ever left you for, anything that you feel like is something that I would not like about you. I need all of that right now. And I'm going to do the same thing. So she agreed. We did that. Mine took way longer than hers because I had a whole lot more dirt than she did. I genuinely believe that at one point she was going to get up and leave. She didn't. I'm happy about that. But she would have been valid because I kept it way real. I'm like, listen, this and
it was bad.
I told her all of it.
Everything.
Everything. Yes, all of it. And her face was just. This was her face pretty much the whole conversation. Okay.
Everything.
Okay. So after that, by the time this very uncomfortable conversation was over, we found a way to get out of that uncomfortableness and get into a more pleasant side of things, which is kind of what made me see, all right, she's different. She's not typical. Because first and foremost, typical girl probably wouldn't even went for that. Like,
right.
No, I don't know you well enough to air my dirty laundry to you.
Exactly.
And you don't know me well enough to air yours to me. So what are you trying to do right now? So the fact that she was even down for it told me that she was somebody else. And then after we got it all out, I basically had like a laundry list of do's and do nots in regard to being in a relationship with her. So when you listen to the lyrics of the Good Man record,
yes,
that's where those lyrics came from. You know, I just want to pick the phone up every single time he calls. She has this thing about people walk around with their phone attached to their hand all day long. There's never a reason for you to not answer the call. There's never a reason for you to not return a text message. If you tell me that you're busy, okay, that means that you put something above me in your priority list.
Right.
Not cool. And I'm like, you know what? I feel you on that because it's the truth. It's the truth. The only time I would ever not answer the phone, and not even then, if we sitting here doing this, if she called me right now and pick up the phone, hey babe, I hit you right back. I'm doing an interview.
Yeah, exactly. It's very easy.
So the lyrics of the Good Man record are basically all the things she said would be an absolute no-go if they were to happen in a relationship with her.
And it worked.
And it worked.
And here it is. Now, Crystal's not just an anybody. She will, get crazy if she has to. We saw her in the Platinum Life.
She's not one to be disrespected in any way, shape, form, or fashion. She will 100% let you know about yourself.
Yeah.
But it's not what it was. When we first met, she was a little more rah-rah. Now you got to pull that out of her.
Oh, she's a mother. She's in love.
Yeah, it's a different time now. And conversations with us, like we had to learn each other's language.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to talk to her. She had to learn how to talk to me, so on and so forth.
And we get to hear on the album The Good Man.
Oh yes.
Neil.
Yes.
Now, don't be away for so long, man.
You know what?
I mean, don't come back and it be baby number 8. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Ooh,
don't forget about us. Just every time you have a baby, come and visit. Just one at a time.
Made my ribs hurt just saying baby number 8. Ooh,
baby number
Lord.
8.
No, I'll try to not let it be so long before we see each other again.
Okay, good. Now, The Good Man, the single, is also the name of the album.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear your deepest soul on this album.
Very much so. Yeah, very much airing the soul, a lot of dirty laundry.
Let it
but
out.
Not everything. So here's the thing with this album. There's definitely some life lessons on there for those people who listen to music for the lessons. But if you're the kind of person that just like 808s and whatnot, there's
that too.
That for you too.
Right.
So again, me trying to please all of the people all of the time, no matter how many times they tell me it's impossible, I keep on trying.
Hey.
And we're gonna see what happens.
And say hi to your wife and say hi to all the kids.
I definitely will.
All 4.
Yes.
Go to 8. We need 8.
Slow down. Slow down.
Thank you so much, Nia.
Appreciate it.